Hello folks, this is Chris Voss for chrisvossshow.com, thechrisvossshow.com. As you guys know, I post a lot doing things on video reviews of Twitter apps and other features of social media. And this is the latest beta of the retweet to share tweets from Twitter. Pretty neat little feature they've rolled out. I really like this. I don't spend a lot of time on the website like a lot of people. I use a third-party API like TweetDeck and TweetDeck for my iPhone. But this is really neat if you're using the website or if you want to or have to use the website. Let's take a look at what this feature is. And of course, this is in beta. I'm sure it'll be rolling out soon to people just like the list feature. Some really neat stuff here. So in essence, there's a handy icon they've added for spotting retweets. It's this icon, little right here. It's a little squiggly rotation swirl. And it also shows that this is retweeted by people you follow and 2 others. So somehow it's tracking the people that retweeted it, which is interesting because it might tell you how many people retweeted your tweets. Now, in looking through the timeline, I don't see a lot of these yet on my timeline. As we look down here, I'm only finding it in rare places where it's showing up. And I'm not sure why, but it is a beta, so that may have something to do with it. Looks like you can't pull up anybody here off the top. What is interesting is how you can retweet within the screens here. So let's take a look at what's going on. Now, one thing I have noticed, it used to be when I come into the website here, if I wanted to refresh the screen, I'd have to either re-click at Chris Voss or one of these other menus, or I'd have to hit the refresh button on my browser. What seems to have been added is this new feature, just like they do in trending searches, where it will show me new mentions and I can just click on it and it'll go ahead and update. And that also seems to apply on my main page of feed and everything else. So it's kind of really neat where I don't have to reload the page anymore. Now, if I want to retweet, this is the new feature that's been added, where it normally was the favorite star icon here and of course the reply button. There is now a retweet button, as you can see, and if I click on that, it has this feature that comes up and says, do you want to retweet this to all your followers? Now this is a little annoying in my mind, because why would I click it otherwise, but maybe it makes sense because you're going to see what's going to happen here. Instead of putting the retweet up in the what are you doing box and then I have to click update, it goes ahead and takes care of all that business for me. Now, some people have argued about it, and I've read about it in Mashable, that there's some people that are concerned out there in Twitter land as to the fact that you can't edit the tweet now. Obviously, I wasn't able to edit it, make any sort of changes. Maybe I wanted to shrink it down, etc., etc. So we'll have to take a look at how that really affects it, and whether or not it cuts off the same data, or maybe because I retweeted it, it keeps track of it in that retweet box. And let's see, let's see if it even updated. Okay, there it did. So here's the retweet now. It shows retweeted by you. And so it didn't put my name in the middle there, so it just says retweeted by you. It's tracking the fact that I retweeted it. And so that's pretty interesting. Maybe it makes it so that the original tweet stays as pure as it possibly can, and etc., etc. I mean, who knows? I guess we'll find out more about that as I test it and I see if it does cut off information. It looks like it keeps the original tweet intact. So somehow it's come up with a separate tracking device where it just tracks all the people who clicked on it. Now here's another feature of it that's pretty interesting. Normally, when you're following someone, you can go to their box and you can determine whether or not you want updates sent by SMS, text messaging, of course, to your cell phone. And by clicking this on and off, you can, of course, do this. Now, of course, there's the list feature. I think everyone pretty much has the list feature right now. And on here, they've added a new button. This is the retweets from this user will appear in your timeline. What's really neat is, like, say you've got some of those people. There's some people that do those Fall Friday things that drive me just absolutely nuts. It's such a waste of time. So you can actually determine if you can turn someone's retweets off. So basically, you can see here I've turned off this person's retweets, and it says retweets from this user won't appear in your timeline. So maybe if you got somebody who just they retweet every bloody thing that there is on the planet, they don't seem to really have any original content, or whatever valid reason you may find to turn off someone's retweets, you can certainly do that. So that's kind of neat. You can take these out of your timeline, so it's not being junked up by a bunch of retweets, etc. So we're going to go ahead and leave that on. So pretty neat little feature here. You can check it out. Hopefully you'll get it soon, but that's how it works, and there might be some more improvements here as time goes by to the retweet to share with tweets system. Basically, you'll just see it on your computer one day, and there it will be. So thanks for coming by. Be sure to visit the chrisvossshow.com regularly. I'm always updating stuff on Google Wave, Twitter, Facebook, etc., etc. Thank you very much, folks. Goodbye.